All right, okay. Welcome to University of the West 2025 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Vanessa Karam and I am the Chief Student Services Officer of the university. I'm delighted to be your guide this afternoon through the commencement exercises. I would like to first extend the warmest welcome to the many family members and friends of our proud graduating students. Thank you for joining us here in the auditorium, and thank you to those who are watching us online via the live stream. With your presence, you are making this day special and memorable as we celebrate the achievements of our students in this meaningful rite of passage. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take your seats so that we can get ready for the big moment. While you're doing this, I would like to note a few things for your safety and convenience. Restrooms are located at the back of the auditorium. Fire department regulations prohibit the obstruction of the aisles. Please do not sit or stand in the aisles at all during the ceremony. We ask audience members to remain seated during the ceremony so as not to block anyone else's view. You're welcome to take photos from your seats. Please, as much as you might be tempted, don't come up to the front to take photos. We have our professional photographer here who is doing that, and we don't want any collisions. A casual reception will follow the ceremony outside in the Founders Courtyard by the fountain. You are all invited to join us for that, of course. And then please remember to put your phones on mute. Now would be a good time. And any other digital devices for the duration of the ceremony. I hope you've enjoyed the live music in the foyer, played by UWest alum and adjunct professor of psychology Jason Stringer on keyboard and Juan Cardenas on flute. Can we have a round of applause for their kindness to make this day even sweeter? As our graduates and faculty are getting ready to enter the auditorium, I'd like to give a few words of explanation about the academic apparel, the processional, and the mace. The good kind of mace. Academic apparel indicates the most advanced degree held by the wearer. Plain gowns are worn for both the bachelor's and master's degrees, with bell sleeves indicating the bachelor's degree and long cut sleeves the master's, while the doctor's robe is banded with velvet. Faculty holding advanced degrees wear hoods with velvet bands to indicate the academic field of study and the degree level attained. The silk lining of the hood sports the colors of their alma mater. At UWest, master's degree candidates receive hoods with scarlet velvet bands representing divinity and religious studies, drab for business, and gold for psychology. Doctoral candidates receiving a Doctor of Philosophy degree wear hoods banded with deep blue velvet, while those receiving the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry degree wear hoods banded in scarlet. You may also notice some of our graduates wearing cords draped around their necks. US students graduating with undergraduate honors wear a white cord in recognition of the significant accomplishment of achieving a superlative grade point average, namely cum laude with praise, magna cum laude with great praise, and summa cum laude with highest praise. Candidates wearing medallions are our undergraduate and graduate valedictorians. Service is important to us here at the university. Candidates who have served as an officer in student government are recognized with a dark orange cord. So now you know everything about the cords. In a few moments, I will ask you, if you're able to, I will ask you to stand for the commencement procession. The procession will be led by the degree candidates, followed by the faculty senate chair carrying a ceremonial mace and leading the university administration and faculty. So traditionally we stand during this whole part if we're able to. And then I will signal to you when to rise and when to be seated, and I appreciate your attention. So we will begin in a few more minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the graduating class of 2025. Honored guests, the administration and faculty, led by the chair of the Faculty Senate, will now enter. Dr. Chi Shea, Faculty Senate Chair, Faculty Business Administration. Dr. Minhua Ta, University President. Venerable Abbot Hui Dong. Tim Chang, Trustee. Dr. Junyu Zhang, Trustee. Tiffany Chang, Commencement Speaker. Amy Chung, CFO. Dr. Bill Chen, Chair, Business Administration. Reverend Dr. Jitsucho Gautier, Chair, Buddhist Chaplaincy. Reverend Dr. Victor Gabriel, Adjunct Faculty, Chaplaincy. Dr. Kanai Omura, Chair, Liberal Arts. Dr. Joanne Guo-Mesami, Chair, Psychology. Dr. Miro Shakya, Chair, Religious Studies. Dr. Tilda Zhang, Faculty, Buddhist Chaplaincy. Professor Meskaram Tadesse, Faculty, Business Administration. Dr. Wulong Lin, Adjunct Faculty, Business Administration. Professor Jennifer Avila, Faculty, Liberal Arts. Dr. Bobby Ojose, Faculty, Liberal Arts. Professor Tom Moritz, Faculty, Liberal Arts. Dr. Norja Cunningham, Faculty, Psychology. Dr. Tim Leslie, Adjunct Faculty, Psychology. Dr. Jane Iwamura, Faculty, Religious Studies. Dr. Shouren Guo, Faculty, Religious Studies. Dr. Darwei Long, Emeritus Faculty, Religious Studies. Professor Jonathan Burke, English Language Institute course. Faculty, Liberal Arts. Dr. Keith Brown, Student Success Coordinator. Dr. Louis Lancaster, Emeritus Faculty, Religious Studies. And Professor Christopher Johnson, Adjunct Faculty, Liberal Arts. Good afternoon and welcome. The members of the graduating class, the faculty, staff, administration, and members of the Board of Trustees of University of the West are now present. All are gathered here together with honored guests, family members, and friends. I now declare open the 2025 University of the West Commencement. I would ask that you remain standing if you are able for a University of the West Commencement tradition, the Ode to the Triple Gem, whose words were composed by our founder, Venerable Master Xi Yun. You are welcome to sing along. Thank you for joining us in the Triple Gem tradition. Please be seated. We will now hear a message from Venerable Huidong, Abbot of Silai Temple and Executive Trustee of the University's Board of Trustees.
President Ta, esteemed faculty and staff, distinguished guests, fellow trustees, graduates, and family. Good afternoon. It is a great honor and privilege to stand before you today on this momentous occasion. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2025. Your dedication, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to your academic journey have brought you to this well-earned moment of celebration. Thank you for your hard work and for upholding the values of this distinguished institution. As you prepare to embark on a new chapter, whether in professional pursuits or advanced academic study, I offer you my sincerest and best wishes for continued growth, fulfillment, and success. The road ahead will be both challenging and rewarding, and I encourage you to meet it with the courage, integrity, and open heart that have been cultivated here at UWest. The University of the West is more than an academic institution. It is a community rooted in wisdom, compassion, and service. Grounded in Buddha's principles, it nurtures not only intellectual excellence, but also the moral and the spiritual. Through its emphasis on mindfulness, ethical responsibility, and intercultural understanding, UWest instills in its graduates a deep sense of purpose, which is to live meaningfully and to serve humanity selflessly. In a world often marked by uncertainty and division today, the qualities you have cultivated here, compassion, resilience, humility, and commitment to truth, are more vital than ever. Let them guide your actions as scholars, as professionals, and as global citizens. Carry forward the spirit of inquiry, the strength of character, and profound empathy that this university has endeavored to instill in you. To the graduates of the class of 2025, I wish you a future abundant in wisdom, peace, and meaningful accomplishments. At this moment, let us take the opportunity to express our gratitude to Master Xingyun, the founder of the University of the West. Though he never officially studied at a university, he founded 5 universities across multiple countries, including UWest. He never sought possessions for himself, but devoted his life to enabling others to receive a better education. My sincere appreciation also extends to IBEF, International Buddhist Education Foundation, BLIA, Buddhist Light International Association, and all scholarship foundations and donors for your generous support and enduring commitment to the success of our students. I would also like to express heartfelt thanks to the faculty and staff, whose unwavering dedication and the scholarly mentorship have shaped our students into the capable graduates we honor today. Last but not least, to the families and the loved ones, thank you for your patience, encouragement, and steadfast belief in our graduates. May the light of knowledge and the Buddha's wisdom continue to illuminate your path. May you live with purpose, serve with compassion, and never cease to learn and to cultivate wisdom. I wish you all lasting happiness, good health, and the spiritual fulfillment. Thank you.
Our thanks go to Venerable Abbot Hui Dong for his auspicious words. More than 30 years ago, Venerable Master Xingyun founded this university. It was the first university he founded of the 5, followed by 2 others in Taiwan and institutes of higher education in Australia and the Philippines. Thanks to Master Xingyun's vision and the support of Silai Temple, University of the West is able to offer students a quality, Buddhist-informed education at affordable tuition. Without the support of Silai Temple and the Foguanshan Buddhist Order and its affiliates, as well as our many esteemed donors, UWest would not be able to function as we do, and these graduating students and all the rest of us would not be sitting in this place today. And now, everyone, please give a warm welcome to the President of University of the West, Dr. Min-Hwa Ta.
Venerable trustee, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, and friends and family. Let me begin with a warm congratulations to the class of 2025. You are members of a resilient class, one of that faced many challenges along your journey and has persevered and prevailed. Your presence here today is a testament of your strength, determination, and unwavering commitment. We are all very proud of you. While today is a time to celebrate your achievement, it is also a moment to express gratitude to those who helped you reach this milestone. Let us take this opportunity to thank the family, friends, mentors, and especially the dedicated faculty and staff at UWest, whose support and encouragement have guided you through your academic journey. Before I continue with my graduate remarks, I want to pause and reflect on the state of our country and the world. I'm deeply troubled and saddened by the many ongoing global conflicts, the continued deportation of individuals within our community, the complexity of international policy, and the threat of academic freedom and freedom of speech. In the face of these challenges, we must strive to recognize and uphold our shared humanity, be strong and be an advocate. Here at UWest, we have endeavored to navigate these difficult times with peace and compassion, upholding dialogue, understanding, and empathy as guiding principles. As you move forward into the next chapter of your life, I urge you to reflect on these pressing issues. The future of our democracy and the future of global harmony depends on our ability to engage in civil discourse, practice empathy, and reject the notion that peace can only be achieved through violence. This is your day, a day to honor your personal achievement and obstacle you have overcome. And now, more than ever, the world needs leaders like you, leaders who have received a UWest education, grounded in the value of compassion, character, and community. I hope that whenever life takes you, you will continue to live out the teaching of our founder, Venerable Master Xing Yun, to be mindful, kind, strong, and loving, and to dedicate yourself to serve mankind and protect the earth creatures. Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to recognize Professor Maski Tadasi, a valued member of our business department, who has announced her retirement at the end of this academic year. Her 18 years of dedication to UWest have left a lasting impact, and she will be greatly missed by our entire community. Professor Tadasi. Thank you once again, and I wish you all happiness, success, and life of a meaningful contributions. Okay. The month of May is designated as Asian American Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I would like now to introduce you to our special commencement speakers, Miss Tiffany Chang, a resident of San Gabriel Valley, a student, undergraduate and graduate student at Stanford University, and a crowded Miss Asia USA in 2024, and is a role model of young Asian American. Miss Tiffany Chang.
Thank you, President Ta, for that warm welcome. Good afternoon, Venerable Huitong, and respected fellow venerables, esteemed trustees and faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of 2025. When I was first asked to be the commencement speaker today, my first reaction was, wait, me? I mean, I'm still a student at Stanford after all, and I have a lot to learn. And then I got to thinking, well, what makes me special that no one else I feel can talk about is the why behind everything that I do. The why that led me as a teenager to start a global 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to knitting hand-knit beanies for premature babies in the NICU. These are babies that are fighting for their very first breath. The why that led me to step outside of my comfort zone and to sign up for a pageant, what some might traditionally view as superficial, but what I see as deeply empowering. The why that led me to Stanford, not because I'm a genius, because I most absolutely am not, but because I'm relentlessly curious. I didn't come from a background in tech, but I came from a heart and a relentless curiosity to always find answers. And the why that led me to stand up here today, not as Miss Asia USA, but as a representation of the strength of immigrant families, the pride of cultural identity, and the strength of those who are often underestimated. Throughout it all, my why has always been people. That leads me to my first lesson. Your identity is your superpower, especially those who are often overlooked, especially the girls who were told they were either not enough or too much to lead, especially the ones who were told that they could not make it. I saw them because I was them. I was always that girl in the back of the classroom praying to never be called on. Growing up as a painfully shy child, I was often told that I was always too quiet to lead and too sensitive to ever succeed. Then I learned you don't have to be the loudest voice in the room to make an impact, but you have to be the one that cares the most. Oftentimes, impact is not measured in volume, but it's measured in your heart. And when your actions come from compassion and from purpose, people will always feel it. And that impact, it echoes far louder than any microphone ever could. I grew up with my grandparents. Every day after school, I would take naps beside my grandma, I would go on walks with her, and when I would soak beside her quiet wisdom. In Taiwanese, there's actually a saying, 爱扁在牙, persevere to win. And this doesn't just mean to work hard. It means to transform hardships into wisdom. For years, I tried to hide the parts of myself that felt too different. I thought that fitting in meant belonging. But in actuality, you have to embrace the parts of yourself that are different. So here's the truth. Don't dilute yourself to be digestible. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs you, your contradictions, your culture, your colors, and always your story. Hold tight to your roots, but also don't let them tether you. My second lesson is to reach and risk. In high school, to put it quite bluntly, I was a nerd. And I mean, I had a color-coded planner, I had overloaded extracurriculars, and I had this constant fear that one B+ would ruin my entire future. But then I decided to sign up for my very first pageant. And let me be very clear, this was not part of the plan. I mean, even just participating in English class, just to get my participation points, my heart would virtually be pumping out of my chest. But something inside me said, just try it. And that one risk changed my life forever. Through pageants, I didn't just learn how to walk in heels. I learned how to walk through fear. Bravery, I discovered, is not the absence of fear. Instead, it's choosing to move forward even when you're absolutely terrified. And that real beauty, it's not how you look under bright, blinding lights, but it's how you show up for the people that need you, even when no one is looking. It's allowing yourself to make mistakes and to fail, even when it feels embarrassing and awful at the moment. It's picking yourself back up, dusting yourself off, and pursuing what you know is meant for you. What started as a random decision turned into a 3-year journey of self-discovery and confidence. But as always, growth has its trade-offs. Balancing school, pageantry, and also my side projects wasn't easy. I had to sacrifice time with friends and family. I also flew out every weekend, and I didn't have that normal college experience. But if anyone were to ask me if I would ever regret my decision, my answer would always be no. Because sometimes some of life's biggest and greatest opportunities lives on the other side of discomfort. So reach and risk. Be willing to grow in ways that you never even planned. Because life is rarely just a straight line. It will zig, it will zag, it will crash, it will spiral, but sometimes it will also catapult you into the places that you never even knew existed. My third lesson is to build what you wish existed. The world will always try to fit you in your boxes, by your job title, maybe by your major, by your background. But remember that you don't need permission to start something that has never been done before. You just need the courage to start. But you are allowed and even encouraged to color outside the lines, to be many things. Curious and creative, serious and soft, and academic and artistic. Sometimes the things that seem small are actually revolutionary. Because oftentimes, the most world-changing ideas start not with fanfare, but with empathy. Not with scale, but with impact. As Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. And I feel this is exactly what community-powered leadership looks like. It starts with listening, starts with caring, and it starts with the quiet courage to act. This month is especially meaningful because it's the month of May, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And it's a time to celebrate not just culture, but also resilience. The stories passed down around our kitchen table, the quiet sacrifices that were made to make our dreams come true today, and the unwavering belief that even when the world tells you that you don't belong, you know in your heart that you do. So to every graduate here, whether you're AAPI, first gen, or still finding your place in the world, remember, dare to be the first to graduate, the first to break a cycle, and the first to chase a dream that no one else understands. Because you're not just making history, you are history. After all, you have already chosen a university that is unique. Graduating from a university that is rooted in Buddhist philosophy is a very rare gift. You have been given not just knowledge, but wisdom, not just an education, but empathy, and not just credentials, but also character. And your community, it's waiting for you to go out there, to build it, to nurture it, and to lead it forward. As you step into the world, remember that the power to shape your identity is within you. You have the freedom, the courage, and the strength to build a life that you are proud of, and one that is always uniquely your own. As we celebrate the class of 2025 today, I keep thinking about the word commencement. It's such an appropriate term, because this moment isn't the end of your education. Whether some of you may think that's a good or bad thing, it's actually the beginning. It's the commencing of a journey that's ahead. From this point forward, you will take everything that you have learned and use it to build the success that I have no doubt is ahead each and every one of you. So congratulations, University of the West, class of 2025. Today is your day. The world is waiting for you for exactly what you have to give. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tiffany Chang, everybody. Okay, so now we're going to hear some words from two of our graduating students who, because of their outstanding academic achievement, have earned the honor of valedictorians at this year's commencement. The valedictorian honor is a very special distinction, as it means that the speakers both earned grades at the top of their degree level and were selected above all others by the academic leadership to deliver the valedictory addresses at this commencement. First, I'm delighted to announce to you this year's undergraduate valedictorian, Kirsten Ann David, who is earning the Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. Kirsten's department chair, Dr. Joanne Wo-Maisami, would like me to share the following words about Kirsten. And I quote, "I take great pride and pleasure in introducing to you our undergraduate valedictorian of 2025, psychology major Kirsten Ann David. In the 2 years that I've known Kirsten since I came on board in August 2023, I have been honored and privileged to witness her growth through her academic work, participation in campus activities, and the heart-to-heart conversations where she shared her dreams, challenges, and aspirations. A student who truly aligns with University of the West's core values of compassion, character, and community, Ms. Kirsten David." Please welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is, hopefully you can hear me. My name is Kirsten David, and I feel very fortunate to be given this opportunity to speak to you all today. If you notice that I'm turning red or speaking much faster, that's when my adrenaline is wearing off, and I'm slowly panicking inside. But hopefully that won't happen today. To start with, I would like to congratulate my fellow schoolmates, both in the undergraduate and graduate class. Being able to graduate is a huge accomplishment, and I hope you're all proud of yourself. As I give my thanks, I would like to first express my gratitude to President Ta, my professors, and the staff at UWest for making the last 4 years of my life fun. I never planned on attending University of the West when I graduated from high school. I had many grand ideas about my future, but as everyone knows, life doesn't always go the way you planned it. That was the year of COVID, and I'm pretty sure you all don't want to talk about it or hear about it anymore. COVID was a challenging and difficult time for everyone. It honestly derailed a lot of my plans after high school. I didn't realize it yet, but COVID gave me the opportunity to look inwards and think about what I wanted to do before I regretted it. That 1 year of thinking led me to choose University of the West. And secondly, I'd like to say thank you to the donors of the Lotus Scholarship, which has helped fund my college education. I'm able to stand here today and present this speech due in parts of the generosity of the donors. And thirdly, thank you to the wonderful friends that I have made along the way. I honestly didn't expect that I would make any friends in college. I didn't talk to anyone on campus during my first few weeks at UWest. I only went to class and left right after they were over. Thankfully, someone reached out to me, and with their help and encouragement, I began to take part in activities and made more effort to talk to my peers. I actually even joined Japanese Club and Rainbow Lotus Club, leading me to participate in fun and meaningful activities, be it making onigiri or tabling and representing Rainbow Lotus Club at NUS at Mount Sac with my fellow club members and friends. Volunteering has been one of the highlights of my college experiences here. And lastly, I would like to say thank you to my parents for their continued support of my education, along with my sister. I wouldn't be up here if it weren't for their desire for us to live a better life. They've always supported our decisions and never forced us to do anything we never wanted to do. Life is unpredictable and can be difficult at times. I hope that all of you will make decisions and choices that are best for you at the junctures you will be at in your future. But for now, let's celebrate our success. And once again, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirsten. How do you feel now? That was excellent. Good job. Okay, and now I'm equally thrilled to introduce to you our graduate valedictorian, Supreme Maharjan. Who has earned the Master of Business Administration degree. Supreme's chair in the MBA program, Dr. Bill Chen, and his student club faculty advisor, Professor Meskaram Tadesse, would like me to convey the following about him. Supreme Maharjan earned his MBA with a concentration in computer information systems and now works for a local company specializing in IT and data analytics. As a student, he was intelligent, focused, and goal-oriented without too much fanfare, managing to graduate from the program with an outstanding 4.0 GPA. He was also an active and dedicated student leader for 2 consecutive years, serving under the mentorship of Professor Tadesse as the president of the Entrepreneurship Club, where he demonstrated his executive quality with grace and distinction. Notably, after the devastating earthquake in Turkey in 2023, Supreme assisted Professor Tadesse with the club's efforts to raise nearly $10,000 for a classmate whose family had lost their home and source of income. Bottom line, Supreme is a fine human being who is blessed with princely manners and natural leadership qualities. Please welcome from the Department of Business Administration, graduate valedictorian, Supreme Maharjan.
Thank you, Vanessa. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected President Dr. Ta, members of Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, family, friends, and my amazing fellow graduates. I'm truly grateful and humbled to be standing here today, honored with the title Graduate Valedictorian for the 2025 University of the West Commencement. It just feels like yesterday when I came to University of the West and we were wondering where our classrooms were. And now look at us, we are here with the robes on, degree in our hand, and hopefully a little wiser than before. When I came to this university, I expected to earn a degree, but I found out so much more than that. This community taught me about character, compassion, and about the power of the community. It taught me to lead with the integrity, show empathy, and build meaningful connection that will last long in the future. Besides that, I'm especially grateful for the opportunities that I had beyond the classroom. One of them is serving as the club president for the Entrepreneurship Club. Under the guidance of our club advisor, Professor Meski, I worked with the other club executives to organize a fundraiser campaign for one of our fellow classmates in need, and we successfully raised around $10,000. This moment truly showed me the true heart of the US community, and I'm so proud to be part of it. Our education here wasn't limited to textbook and lectures only. The MBA program at the UWest offered a rich practical curriculum that prepared us for the real world. Thanks to the chair, Dr. Bilsen, I had the chance to attend GST Tech Expo in 2024, where we explored the latest trend in AI, IT, and other emerging fields. It was an inspiring experience that opened our eyes to the new possibilities. Alongside these learning opportunities, I am also deeply grateful to the university for the Lotus Scholarship and the Dean's Scholarship, and also for providing the opportunity to work as the student worker in financial aid office and enrollment office. These opportunities not only supported me financially, but also gave me valuable hands-on experience, better preparing me for the future career. To my fellow graduates, yes, we did it. As we take on new challenges, let's carry the lessons, friendship, and the US spirit with us. Let's stay curious, lead with kindness, and continue building good things wherever we go. Once again, thank you so much for this honor, and congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Supreme. I have to say that as bleak as things sometimes feel these days after these three young people speaking to us today, it does fill you with a lot of hope. So big round of applause. We're counting on you, all of you. Each year at commencement, the university awards the Outstanding Alumnus Award for the year, selected by our academic leadership. And I'm please welcome the chair of the Department of Religious Studies, Dr. Miro Shakya, to introduce this year's award for Outstanding Alumnus.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to class of 2025. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2025 Alumnus of the Year, Dr. Igor Kokhan. Dr. Kokhan is distinguished scholar, educator, currently serving as a chair of Department of General Religious Study and assistant professor at HMS Richard Divinity School at La Sierra University in Riverside, California. He holds both MA in 2008 and a PhD in religious study in 2020 from the University of West, where he developed a deep passion for the history of religion, canonical languages, and the study of Buddhism. Through his academic work, Dr. Kokhan has made significant contribution to the field offering presentation and publication that connect religious tradition with contemporary global issue. His research on Newar Buddhism and ritual studies showcase an interdisciplinary approach that foster greater understanding across various religion and culture contexts. As an educator, Dr. Khokang is recognized from his commitment to intercultural communication and inclusive teaching method, earning accolades from his professional development and leadership within academia. Outside the classroom, Dr. Khokang is actively engaged in public discourse, offering lectures and dialogue that highlight the importance of religious scholarship in addressing real-world issues, such as conflict resolution and interfaith understanding. Born in Ukraine, he has been involved in humanitarian relief effort during the ongoing Russian aggression in his homeland. His work in promoting humanistic Buddhism, grounded in the value he embraced at the University of West, demonstrated his dedication to fostering holistic and transformative education. Congratulations, Dr. Igor Khokang. Please join us on the stage to receive your award.
What were we here for again? Okay. We now move to awarding our degrees, with University of the West Faculty Senate Chair Dr. Chishe representing the faculty and President Ta representing the university.
We shall now proceed with the presentation of candidates for the undergraduate and graduate degrees. The faculty would like to present these candidates to the administration as eligible to receive the degree indicated in the program and on their diploma, subject to the completion of all requirements.
On behalf of University of the West, I authorize this year's graduates to be awarded the appropriate degrees as recommended by the faculty of the university.
For all candidates for Bachelor's of Arts degrees, please stand.
Please stand, all candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. All of you.
Please stand if you want to graduate. President Ta, these candidates have met the requirements for Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Liberal Arts, and Psychology. The faculty recommends them to you for the conferring of these degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty and on behalf of trustee of University of the West, it is with pleasure that I confer upon the Bachelor of Arts degree candidates the degree issued here today with all the rights and privilege and honors pertaining thereto and given under the seal of the university by the authority vested in the trustee by the state of California on May 17, 2025.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, please come forward to receive your diplomas. Dr. Bill Chen, Chair of the Business Administration Department, will be awarding the Bachelor of Arts degrees in Business together with President Ta. Something fell down. Okay, so these are the bachelor degrees in business administration. And the first one with a concentration in accounting, Bao Ya Yu Bui. With a concentration in marketing, Chi Hui Cheng. With a concentration in marketing, Isaac Gwynn. With a concentration in international business, Jia Yulin. With a concentration in marketing, Guan Hong Liu. With a concentration in marketing, Xiao Yu Tsai. Dr. Kanai Omura, Chair of Liberal Arts and General Education, will be awarding the Bachelor of Arts degrees in Liberal Arts with President Ta. And these are the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts, and with a concentration in psychology and a minor in contemplative studies, Samantha Betancourt. With a minor in contemplative studies, Dulani Gunasekara. With a minor in the teaching of English to speakers of other languages, Shu Tong Lin. Dr. Joanne Guo-Maisami, Chair of the Department of Psychology, is awarding the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology together with President Ta. Kaylee Gabrielle David. Chu Wei Lin. With the and with a minor in contemplative studies, Amaria Majors. and with a minor in the teaching of English to speakers of other languages, our Student Government Vice President, Jalen Salcido. And that. And our valedictorian, Kirsten and David. Gonna make them all get up again. Dear guests, when our undergraduate candidates entered the auditorium this afternoon, they were wearing the tassels on the right side of their caps, as they still are now. According to tradition, when undergraduate students advance from candidate to graduate, their tassels are moved from the right to the left. Would Professor Jonathan Burke please come forward to lead the turning of the tassels? We practiced this. Shall we make them get up again? Thank you, Professor Burke. We now proceed with the presentation of the master's degree candidates. We now proceed with the, We now proceed with the presentation of the master's degree candidates.
Will all candidates for master's degrees please stand? President Ta, these candidates have met the degree requirements for the Masters of Arts in Psychology, the Masters of Business Administration, the Professional Masters of Business Administration, and the Master of Divinity in Buddhist Chaplaincy. The faculty recommends them to you for the conferring of these degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty and on behalf of the trustee of University of the West, it is with pleasure that I confer upon the master's degree candidates the degree issued here today with all the rights and privilege and honors pertaining to and given under the seal of the university by the authority vested in the trustee by the state of California on May 17, 2025.
Candidates for master's degrees, please come forward to receive your diplomas. Okay, Reverend Dr. Jitsujo and President Ta will now award the Master of Divinity and Buddhist Chaplaincy degrees. So these are the Master of Divinity and Buddhist Chaplaincy. Yuan Jiao Huang, aka Ho Jian Huang. Venerable Peng Kung. Tang Hong Yu, Daniel, everybody. And earning the Master of Arts in Buddhist Spiritual Care, Constance Ann Johnson, Tupten Tsundro. Dr. Chen is back for the Master of Business Administration degrees. Michael Mendoza. Michael's concentration is international business. With a concentration in data analytics, Shristi Dumre. Bin Chong Nguyen. And with a concentration in computer information systems, our valedictorian, Supreme Maharjan. President Ta is joined by Dr. Gomaisamy, Chair of the Department of Psychology, to award the Master of Arts in Psychology, Marriage and Family Therapy degrees. Roxana Bautista Laredo. Gustavo Cabrera. Elizabeth de Dios. Martha Marion. Sharna Pinsupakyat. Wardrobe malfunction. Dr. Miro Shakya, Chair of Department of Religious Studies, and President Ta award the Master of Arts in Religious Studies degrees. Freya Jo. Duan Huang. We now proceed to the presentation of the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry and the Doctor of Philosophy candidates.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Ministry and the Doctor of Philosophy degrees please stand? President Ta, these candidates have met the degree requirements for the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry and the Doctor of Philosophy and Religious Studies degrees. The faculty recommends them to you for the conferring of this degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty and behalf of the trustee of the University of the West, it is with pleasure that I confer upon these candidates the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry and the Doctor of Philosophy degrees issued here today with all the rights and privilege and honor pertaining thereto, and given under the seal of the university by the authority vested in the trustee by the state of California on May 17, 2025.
You can sit. Yes. Okay. Venerable Chanda Sarasraman is receiving the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry. The title of his dissertation is The Mirror of Dhamma, Dhammadasa Dhammapariyaya as a Buddhist model in reducing fear of death among the Theravada Buddhist practitioners. Venerable Chanda Sarasraman is being hooded by his dissertation chair, Reverend Dr. Jitsujo. Venerable Shraman, please come forward. Venerable Pramaha Lodesh Wongzrisha is receiving the Doctor of Buddhist Ministry. The title of his dissertation is The Efficacy of SKT Meditation Healing Exercise Techniques 1 and 2 in Improving Vital Functions in COVID-19 Patients. He is being hooded by his dissertation chair, Reverend Dr. Victor Gabriel. Bante Lodesh, please come forward. Vaishali Gaidani is receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Religious Studies. The title of her dissertation is Understanding the Concept of Khanti, Patience in the Theravada Pali Canon. She's being hooded by her dissertation chair, Dr. Miroj Shakya. Vaishali Gaidani Gedang. Congratulations, U.S. graduating class of 2025. We hope that you and everyone else have enjoyed this ceremony. The university is grateful to the family members, friends, and classmates, and all our guests who have made your way here today in person or online to celebrate our graduates, and to those who are here with us in spirit as well. We extend our thanks to all who have worked to make this celebration possible. I have to especially mention the Commencement Committee. You know who you are. Ably supported by our general services and IT teams, and the many staff and student volunteers, with a special shout out to Venerable Lotus, who's not here, and all the Bantes and the Buddhist Society Club. Thank you all. We are, of course, grateful to our faculty. When our graduates think of the benefits of their U.S. education, we know that it is the faculty members, their teachers, they will think of first and foremost. Graduates, you are the fulfillment of U.S. promise. We congratulate you, we have high hopes for you, and we thank you for choosing University of the West. You have made the grades, earned the credits, and deservedly walked the walk at commencement. In the process, you've learned a lot, and hopefully you've made enduring friendships. You've been transformed, no doubt, and so have we. We have learned from you as well, and you have become a lasting part of us. We trust that you will carry the U.S. values of character, community, and compassion beyond our campus. As you move ahead and away, we invite you to remain connected to us, your U.S. family. Join the new Alumni Association too. And I should add, your donations in the years to come, this year if you like, will be gratefully accepted. But right now, please enjoy this moment. Breathe, smile, and feel the love that surrounds you. Remember, UWest will always be your place. And before we wrap up, you've been sitting here with your backs to this wonderful audience. There's no people who are rooting more for you than the ones behind you. So why don't you stand up and take a bow to your supporters. And now with the last bit of authority I still have over you, please sit down. Congratulations to you all. Our commencement ceremony concludes with a prayer, a blessing offered by Buddhist Chaplaincy Chair, Reverend Dr. Jitsuja.
Graduation is such a wonderful time of transition. And one thing has ended, and the next thing has yet to begin. This is an in-between space. In this in-between space, worry about the future could arise, and the yearning for the past might arise. And what seems like a perfect moment or a perfect day could become ruined by negative thinking. So It happens that this poem by Joy Harjo, who was born in Oklahoma in 1951, she's a member of the Mesquite Creek Nation, and she was Poet Laureate of 2019. It happens that this poem might help us see our inherent interconnection. So it is called "The World Was Once Perfect." Once, the world was perfect, and we were happy in that world. Then we took it for granted. Discontent began a small rumble in an earthly mind. Then doubt pushed through with its spiky head. And once doubt ruptured the web, all manner of demon thoughts jumped through. And we destroyed the world that we had been given. For inspiration, for life, each stone of jealousy, each stone of fear, greed, envy, and hatred put out the light. No one was without a stone in their hand. There we were, right back where we started. We were bumping into each other in the dark. And now we had no place to live, since we didn't know how to live with each other. Then one of the stumbling ones took pity on another and shared a blanket. A spark of kindness made a light. The light made an opening in the darkness. Everyone worked together to make a ladder. A Wind Clan person climbed out first into the next world. And then the other clans, the children of those clans, and their children, all the way through time to now. Into this morning light, to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Jitsujo. Dear guests, we would ask that you please remain seated while the faculty, administration, and graduates are exiting the auditorium. Once the platform party has left, once we've all left, the ushers will come to your rows to signal for you to exit as well. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. We invite you to join us in the courtyard for casual reception honoring our graduates and their family and friends. You are most welcome.